What's up, Aries? This is going to be your bi-weekly love check-in. This is for my Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus, and for the cross watchers. If you guys enjoy this video, please do give me a like, throw me a comment, share. It does help out my channel. If you are new here, I put these out every 2 weeks, so don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the bell if you want to keep up with me as I do. I offer personal sessions. Guys, in my sessions, I combine channeling with tarot and the universal law of assumption, mindset, manifesting consciousness to actually look into your situation with a specific person or unconscious patterns that keep repeating in your love life, and I actually help you to shift in order to manifest what you prefer. So if that is something that you would like, then you can book in with me. Info is in the description box of the video. If not, if you want a more traditional reader or a psychic, or you just want like some quick answers, then I have put links to my affiliates there as well. Mystic Sense will give you your first 5-minute reading free, and Spiritual Blossom will give you a bonus $10 when you deposit 20. Check them out if you want to, and you can follow me on TikTok or Instagram. I put the links to those in the description box as well. Okay, Aries, I'm going to do my usual check-in. The person on your mind, how do they feel about you, and how do you feel about them? A projected potential outcome. Why do I say potential? If you're new here, tying into what I was saying earlier, I incorporate manifesting and consciousness and universal law into all my content. So my tarot readings on my channel are a check-in point into one version of you, Aries, your specific person, and the connection that you have selected and are manifesting out of the infinite that are available right now in this very given moment. Creation is finished. Everything exists all at once. Your desires are meant for you. Circumstances don't matter. Everyone is you pushed out. If you would like to manifest this differently, it just requires a shift in your state of consciousness, the version of Aries you're being, and a reselection of your dominant thoughts and assumptions. Everything must shift. You can check out my other content on this topic, on manifesting, and also I give you tips as I go. Aries, a person on your mind, Knight of Cups. They feel romantic about you. There's a Four of Cups in the reverse. They want to come out of this sort of feeling of like rejection between the two of you. Also kind of potentially, you know, there's romance, but they worry that what they're offering you, you're not really taking it. So let's have a look. Lovers card, strong connection, very strong connection. Fear, trapped in their mind a little bit. Like, are you taking what they have to offer? Lovers card can also be about choices, decisions. Now, strong contract, strong connection, soul contract, but a little bit of this ruminating in the mind, trapped in the mind. There's that Four of Cups in the reverse, guys. Always what I channel comes out. So there's a rejection wound here, and this person's trying to get past that. Maybe this is sort of a dynamic that has been experienced between the two of you today. Maybe you feel the same, Aries. They are you pushed out. We'll get to you in a second, but there seems to be this trapped stuckness. There also might be this trapped energy with a fear of rejection, because there might be, in this check-in, for some of you, your story is that there is a choice that needs to be made. Like, it could be another situation, okay? Even if it is, and it's your story, we're going to shift it. Two of Pentacles, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Back and forth in the mind, back and forth. Some of you, this could be a situation where it's like it's non-committal. So are there other options? Are there other choices? The World card, they want to close that out. Some of you, there's back and forth because of travel or international issues or distance. But otherwise, they want to kind of close out this cycle of back and forth, or a rejection cycle that keeps going round and round, not really choosing the connection. If it's not about other people, like, because I'm not really getting a commitment here, guys. I'm getting more a back and forth where it's like work-life balance or other priorities, and this rejection wound of like this connection is not the priority. And for some of you, yes, it's like, okay, are there other romantic options? Let me have a look. Six of Cups. They have warm memories with you. Some of you have a long history with this person. This is nostalgia. This is also about wanting to reconcile or come back together. So let's look at this Four of Cups in the reverse. Six of Swords. They don't want to move away from you, Aries. But there's a lot of fear here. The Moon card, it's also lack of clarity. So whether it's founded or unfounded, it might be this feeling of like, are you juggling other options? Moon card is secrecy, mystery, you know, and the Six of Swords, though, they don't want to kind of move away from the connection. There's definitely, you know, if there's been stuckness, back and forth, there's a back, because Six of Swords in the reverse is return. So, and also if there's travel, this could be like, again, this could be a return, maybe there's a trip or something. that's in the works, okay? But like, let me just see a little bit more. Yeah, 6 of Pentacles, 3 of Pentacles, balance. Also questions, is this reciprocal? Because 3 of Pentacles can be work and career. So that actually could be more the forefront and the focus and trying to balance that. And so is the connection, you know, the priority? It's unclear. There could be suspicion around like, are you really choosing me? Rejection wounds. I mean, that can be psychological. So this could sort of, there could be a lot of holding back. Are we on the same page? 3 of Pentacles. 6 of Pentacles is about wanting support or mutual support from one another. And this person, there could be this rejection wound going on round and round. Okay, they want to get out of that. Let me see one more on that moon. Okay, yeah, Hanged Man. It's just this kind of, it's not clear. Hanged Man. It could go pause, stop, start, 1 foot in, 1 foot out, mystery, you know, definitely very, very strong connection. In a way, inescapable connection. Keeps coming back around, keeps coming back around, okay? But then there's fears around 10 of Cups. Like, is this going to lead to 10 of Cups? You have a history, 6 of Cups, and there's warm memories. But then there's this lack of clarity. Can this turn into 10 of Cups? Do you want the same thing? You know, 10 of Cups is family. It's the pinnacle. It's ultimate fulfillment. I guess like there's potential for that. There's also maybe fear that that's just not achievable. And there's a rejection wound. And there's a thing like, are you going to choose me? So that can be a fear of not being enough. That can also be family dynamic, like past 6 of Cups childhood shit. Now, Aries, I'm going to get to you. It's way more important because the truth is, you don't need them to heal their fucking inner child. You just need to select version of them that's healthy and healed and ideal, and change concept of self and dominant thoughts and assumptions about them. There is definitely a reconciliation, return, come back round, the back and forth, it's back. Guys, they're not going anywhere. Let's get to your side of the street, Aries. But a choice needs to be made, and they want to come out, I think, of the dark and this hanging back kind of an energy. We've got Pisces, double Pisces energy, and then we've got Gemini here. Now, Aries, if you want to check out, I've put together a free guide for those of you that haven't seen it. If you're new here, I've put together a guide. It's in the description box of the video. It's going to help you get out of back and forth, hot, cold, any undesirable cycles. It's a guide to help put you back into your God power, you as the operant power of your reality, lift your self-concept, shift your personal story, and also reselect a more preferable version of the situation, okay, and shift any circumstances. So check it out if you want to. It's like I said in the description box, it's free. Okay, so Aries, how do you feel about them? 9 of Cups in the reverse, fun and pleasure. Maybe sometimes you feel like this person, there's a lot of indulgence. So again, it's like back and forth, but like it's not the 10 of Cups. The 10 of Cups is like the home, you know, family, maybe choosing the connection, committing to the connection. How do you feel about them, Aries? The Sun though, happiness, joy, that's the Morgan Greer deck, that's a couple. So Aries, if you want the couple and the relationship, even if there's distance, guys, or work or juggling other things, honestly, it's all perspective and it's all circumstantial and condition. Check out the last video I did about like why everything is just moment by moment shifting through you. Circumstances don't matter. I did a whole video on why circumstances don't matter, and infinite realities, infinite potentials, and it's all through you. So if you make something a problem, it's a problem. Like if this person is just juggling so much and isn't sort of ready, if they've even said that in the past, it's like you're just keeping the past a projection from one state in the present, and it goes round and round, okay? Or if you're like, oh, this will never turn into 10 of Cups, they will mirror that to you. So you just have to say, no, I have my 10 of Cups with them. You want success with them, Aries. 6 of Wands, Judgment card, revival, come back around. So there is a come back round, Aries, okay? But also maybe a decision needs to be made. And 4 of Cups, guys, you can't make it up. So you both have the 4 of Cups. They want to come out of this rejection cycle, okay? You still feel a little bit like that. You want a revival. Some of you might be holding on to this, like if there's been back and forth, you know, Judgment card can be accountability. I would say, guys, you know, sometimes we hold on like so tightly to old story and old version of like us and the situation and the version of the person. If you feel like this person's disappointed you, hasn't taken what you have to offer, there's a mutual rejection, and you keep like going round and round about that, well, you will, they're going to come back around, but you still think, oh, this is how they are, this is what they do, they don't take what I have to offer. Really, it's coming down to self-concept. No, I'm absolutely enough. I'm the best thing that's ever happened to them. And if you feel like they're not really giving you the attention, they spoil the fuck out of me. I'm their whole world. They're madly in love with me. They do choose me. If there's issues to do with choosing and prioritizing. I mean, Aries, if you're having trouble choosing, just say, maybe you want everyone in your reality to choose you and give you all the validation and the love, but then you have to understand that you have it, okay? So anything that you can imagine and any version of any situation, you have it through consciousness because you're infinite. But you need to make the decision and say, yep, this is who I am. Everyone in my reality pampers me, spoils me. I'm the man, the woman, I'm the king, the queen, the goddess, the god. No one would ever reject me. Of course they wouldn't. Why would they? I'm the best. This person, absolutely. They love me. They adore me. I'm all they've ever wanted. Or anyone, right? Emperor card, Aries, that's your energy. Some of you are like working, so work and career is a factor. Some of you are aware that this person is very focused on career and work. I mean, you want success. Emperor card is like a husband and a father figure. So for some of you, you know, a decision needs to be made maybe about like the 10 of cups. Moving forward, creating a home. Some of you maybe there's fear of disappointment. That's the other thing that happens, guys, law of assumption. So if you want to break a cycle, just say, there's this always waiting for the shoe to drop, bracing for impact. You know, this could be too good to be true. We self-sabotage. So no, you have exactly what you want because you're the director, right? So the Emperor and the High Priestess, it seems like an air of mystery because there's a Two of Wands. Okay, like a decision needs to be made. A small portion of you guys, okay, you are dealing maybe with a triangle. I just have to point that out with the Lovers card, choices. Someone's trapped in a situation and cannot commit fully because it's at a crossroads, and this could be something that involves secrets, okay? Please don't take it if it's not your story. If that has been shown to you in circumstances and you know it, you can manifest it the fuck away because it's come from a level of awareness, guys. So you have to just detach from the circumstances, logic and all that shit and just go to your end, which is now. We're together. We're committed to one another. They're madly in love with me. We're whatever. Third parties and all of that, it's all going to move perfectly for you. If a million people have to move, you get it perfectly. And not in a long time. Seriously, guys, it can happen in a moment. So High Priestess, sense of mystery. Maybe also this goes through periods of silence. I mean, Two of Wands, which way forward? Maybe there is a fear of disappointing on delivering. And so, you know, there's a self-sabotage element between the two of you. You know, third party or no third party. Maybe there are no third parties, but it's like a fear of rejection, fear of disappointment. Chariot card, Six of Cups you both have. Okay. Also, if there's travel, you know, maybe that's another factor. It's like, okay, maybe this would involve a move or a relocation. Why would that be a condition or an issue or a block? Doesn't have to be, guys. You can still go to your end. You can still say, actually, no, we're together. You can fucking affirm, like, even if they're living at a distance, you can, and they, because of work or career or travel, whatever, you can just be like, look, we're together. We live together. House and home. We have a family. Plenty of success stories. People like, but be in your end. The Chariot card, you want things to move forward. It seems to be like there's a plan that needs to be made or a decision that needs to be made. You want to come back together with this person. You want to reconcile also any issues that you have around this disappointment. There's also, like I said, a sense of mystery. Where is this going? So then you decide where it's going, Aries. If you think you're waiting for this person to choose, you don't need to chase it. You just need to say they choose because I said so. It is whatever you say it is. Check out the last video that I posted, guys. It all makes sense. Hermit card. It goes like a little bit like that withdrawal, you know, isolation. So in, out, back, forth, mystery. There's a lot of burdens and baggage. You want to get to the end of the burdens with a decision being made. And Knight of Cups, genuine romantic feelings. Okay? So the burdens could be responsibility. Some of you, there's like fear of judgment, maybe because there's like outside people, you know, like a father figure is in the mix or something, like literally like family is involved. If that's the case, Aries, so that's a small portion, I just say whatever comes through. And maybe that creates this element of like back and forth. You would just be like, everyone approves of our relationship. We have the best relationship ever, full stop, period. Or some of you have a rejection wound coming from a father figure of not being enough. So do I need you to heal your inner child? No, I just need you to recognize it and select new story of Aries. No, I've always been more than enough. No, I've always been loved, cherished, chosen, celebrated, adored, respected. I am the best. It's your world, Aries, okay? It's your identity, okay? Let's see, what's this Knight of Cups? Yep, Eight of Swords. You both have the Eight of Swords. Fear. Don't worry about their fear and mindset. They'll change their mindset, their thoughts and assumptions and their behaviors. You're not changing them. You are shifting into a different state, which has a completely different, like, reflection. Okay, they're going to reflect you. So Eight of Swords, you feel a bit trapped. There's a fear mindset. You both have this rejection wound. You both might have this assumption of not being enough, fear of disappointment. You may even have that between each other. You're not taking what I have to offer. A little bit of push-pull, back and forth. Questions around, is this reciprocal? Triggering each other's, I don't know, insecurities. High Priestess, again, things feel a bit mysterious. Things go unsaid. Maybe that's also a fear of saying what's what or how you feel or feeling like you can just be. So take care of that. Yes, Cancer energy, Scorpio energy, Pisces energy, and there's you, Aries. I said that. Okay, Aries. So look. Revival energy, Six of Cups. There's a lot of mutuality. So you are very on the same page even in this moment. But like I said, you manifested that. So just focus on what you prefer. Don't keep in your awareness shit that you don't want. And so decide now what your end is, okay? But I will just, for now, for this moment, see what this person wants right now. Okay, there's something about hurt, avoiding conversation. Guys, the back and forth and the moon. Either they feel like you avoid or you feel like they avoid, or it goes in and out like that, okay? Okay, we've got the Death card with partying, living in the moment, time with friends, healing, shadow work, time to heal. Okay, some of you, seriously, this is a whole thing, back and forth, not prioritizing the connection, not choosing the connection. I told you before, this is not a commitment yet. So this says like, single, living in the moment, time with friends, okay? Partly their question, is it dead? Okay, is it over? We've got obsession and restraint, possession and control. Okay, holding back on one another. So, and that is a lot to do with self-worth and value, okay? And then we've got mask, hiding true feelings. They might feel that way about you, Aries, seriously, but we don't care because, again, like I said, you're the director of the show. So if you want to shift the dynamic, please go and look at the link, like the free guide that I've attached in the video, but it'll make sense to you. Now there's like, some of you met online, others of you, this says get back out there, meet someone new. They might have an assumption that you're out and about, you're being single, you're meeting someone new. You might have the same assumption about them because then we also have wedding rings, union and marriage. Now, a portion of you, like I said, maybe you're in a triangle. Someone is connected to someone else. And so it's like somewhere between, there's a soul connection here, literally it says, but time to get back out there, the person that's single, because it feels like it's dead and it's not possible. But they're all characters in your show, Aries. Moment by moment by moment, you can shift. Okay? We have soulmates literally right after that. Soul connection, partnership, soul contract, life partner, love, unconditional love, affection, attraction, selflessness. Knight of Cups, Lover's card. And then we have heartbreak and pain. yeah, it's this back and forth shit and not really choosing the connection, triggering self-worth and self-value issues, emotional restraint, maybe there's some jealousy stuff going on, then there's avoidance. Aries, like, literally take the parts you like, throw out the fucking rest, no one to change but concept of self, and then therefore what you're selecting, like give them a new script, make new assumptions, you decide how they think and feel about you, take out the characters you don't want. Seriously, it's like that's all you need to do, okay? I hope in essence that did help some of you, and I hope that it resonated for some of you. You both have Six of Cups history. You mutually want to get like together again, like reunite, resolve these issues. There's an emotional block. There is love. If you want to marry this person, Aries, it's fucking available to you right now. Even if you think that the circumstances and the conditions, etc., seem difficult, it's not. It's all like as much awareness as you give it. All right, Aries, sending you guys so much love. Let me know in the comments if that did help you, and I will check in with you in 2 weeks' time.